Hi guys, welcome back to Spars Outdoors, and here's your fishing report for the week. Let's just start right off with what I did this morning. Today's Sunday. We were up in Port Sanilac, and this is no kidding. Everybody's going out to that 130, 120 to 140. You know, they're getting fish out there from 120 to 140. That's where everybody's heading, straight out of the harbor, then trolling south. Everybody's doing the same thing. I watched them today. Everybody's doing the same thing. They're blowing past a bunch of fish. They're getting fish out there. If you want to drive way out there, go ahead. I went 5 for 7 today. Me, my wife, and my son went 5 for 7 in 45 minutes. And we had 4 chrome and 1 walleye. And I mean, we had some big steelhead and nice Atlantic and a big walleye. And we were from 45 to 65 feet of water. No kidding. This time of year, I start targeting them fish right in close. I always get fish in close this time of year. It's just what I do. Everybody runs right out past them fish, and they do it in Harbor Beach, Lexington, and Sanilac. They do it all the time. Them bait fish are closer in. What's bait fish mean? It means any fish in the Great Lakes are going to be chasing those bait fish. Now, I'm not saying don't go out far, because they're doing big numbers out there. But I caught 5 fish in 45 minutes and lost 2 and had to call it off because you won't even believe what happened. You'll see it in the video tomorrow. You got to watch that video. You will not believe what happened. I had a break off. My board floated away, and I had 10 colors of lead core on there, and I ended up going and grabbing my board, and the line was still attached. Just watch the video. You are not going to believe what happened. And it was just an amazing day up there. We would have easily put up a 12 to 15 fish number, no doubt in my mind. We were having hits consistently. Soon as we got over them bait fish, we started hitting fish. So don't be scared to fish in shallow for those steelhead and those silverfish, and you're going to get walleyes mixed in with that. That's just what happens this time of year. Always nice to have a walleye in the box anyway, or 5 or whatever. So that's going on in Port Sanilac. Harbor Beach, same thing. Little bit deeper water there. You know, they are getting them in 90 to 150 foot, and they're going north and south and straight out. I haven't been up there, but I'd predict you'd get fish in 60, 70 foot. That's where I'd start off. I just go look for bait fish. That's the thing. Watch your fish graph. Watch for bait fish. Watch for marks for fish at all, and set up and start fishing. I don't care if it's 10 foot of water. You go where the fish are. Perch fishing slowed off in the lake up there. Lexington and Port Sanilac. Also, Lexington's getting some steelhead and cohos right now too. So don't let that. That's out. They're doing the best pretty far out there, but again, try and close. Back to the perch. Slowed right off. Talked to 2 guys today in Sanilac. Had 0. A couple days ago, I talked to a guy in Lexington. He went out, and he's a well-seasoned perch fisherman, and he had 4 and fished all day. So the perch they're getting out in deeper water now. They're getting them in 32 to 40 foot of water. I heard one good report from a guy, and it's an honest report. You know, it's a good report. He ended up with 19. 19 is a good number of fish, especially when we're talking keepers. They're getting 11+ inch fish, 10+ inch fish. You know, nice big ones, 14-inch fish. They're getting big perch. So 19 of those is a nice day. Come back down here to Port Huron, like I predicted. Those walleyes are starting to come back into the river out of the lake, the bigger size ones, and they're picking up fish casting off them rocks. It's going to start there, then it'll work its way towards the boardwalk. Still a lot of little fish in the system, but they're starting to get those more numbers of the nice size fish again, so you ain't got to throw everything back. And there's still a lot of small fish, don't get me wrong, but they're getting some nicer fish too. Black River. It took off. You seen the video we made the other day? Not just that. My buddy caught a huge pike, all the way up by Wadham's Bridge. I heard they're getting big pike all through Black River right now from a few different sources of mine, catching nice sized bass. Black River exploded, so take the kids out fishing there. You know, you got your bluegills, your crappies, your catfish, your sheephead, your silver bass, your pike. They're getting some muskie I hear here and there once in a while. Haven't heard big reports of those, but usually when they get those muskies close to that canal, right to the mouth of the canal there, there's some deeper holes in there, and the muskies like to set in there along with big pike. Black River's fun right now. You go fishing any time of the day at nighttime like we did, and you'll catch fish. You'll have fun with the family. Sturgeon fishing down on the North Channel. I want to go make a video of that. I'm trying to get this set up right now. I want to go make a video of that. They're pounding sturgeon. So, and it's going to get better within the next couple weeks, I heard. I don't know much about sturgeon fishing. I can't sit here and tell you much about it because I've never done it, but I'm going to do it. We're heading back over to Ludington here in 2 weeks to do some kingfish, and that's going to be a great time. The pond fishing, same thing. You know, take the kids out there fishing, they'll catch some fish. So there's lots of fishing to be done. Just go do it, you know. Oh, also, people are fishing right in the harbors, and they're catching bluegills, bass. We watched them today. Guy reeled in a pike right in Port Sanilac Harbor. A nice pike casting a Cleo. There was people bobber fishing there. I'm thinking they're probably targeting perch or bluegills, whatever. But we seen bluegills, big bluegills in there, right in the harbor. So, Harbor Beach, Port Sanilac, Lexington, you know, down even at the boat launches. Go down there and take the kids to the boat launches to go fishing, you know. You'll catch some fish, no doubt. So, that's your fishing report for the week. Good fishing.